Good morning and welcome to the Isle of Wight, because we've come here today to visit somewhere that I've never been to before. It's a small little theme park called Blackgang Chine, and now this is actually the oldest theme park in the United Kingdom. It opened 175 years ago, and today I've come here with Alex Crump. Here he is, holding the barrel there with the Blackgang Chine 175 on.
Charlie.
And what? Oh, sorry, you're there. I got a bit confused there, and I thought that was you just selling there.
Why you brought me? I'm 400 miles away from home on an island I've never been to before. An island quite like any other, let me add.
400 miles? What? Yeah.
400 miles away from home.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that far. But here we are. Yeah, welcome to the Isle of Wight. So what we've done this morning, Alex has drove us down from the Midlands, and we've got on a ferry at Southampton, and he said Southport for some reason then.
Whoa.
At Southampton, wrong place. Don't go to Southport. At Southampton.
Don't do good Southampton.
We took about an hour to get over here, and then we've come in, and it's been what, about 16 miles was it from the ferry on this side down here to Blackgang Chine. This park's very famous. A lot of people have been here to the Isle of Wight on holiday, myself included, but I've never actually been to Blackgang Chine.
It's certainly a different one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a busy day. I mean, look at
The
the park opens in about 20 minutes time, and yeah, look at it, it's absolutely empty, because like I say, not really many people live on this island. It's more of a touristy place, isn't it? There's a lot of tourist hotspots here, like there's a
it's full of tourists.
there's a steam train. There's another theme park called Robin Hill that's owned by the same family, and yeah, opened back in 1843. Now there's not many rides inside this park, it's more walk-through experiences, but there is a roller coaster credit. And I don't think you have to look too far to spot it. It's just over there. And I must say, look at the views behind it. When we're driving up here, just some spectacular views. And when the park closes later on, we'll probably have a little bit of an explore around the island. So I'll show you that as well. So don't really know what to expect. I know there's lots of walkthrough things in here. Some very strange sort of experiences that we're going to get to see. From what I've seen online and looking at a few bits, I kind of think it's going to be a bit like the forest area at Efteling, where you go around, there's like little walkthroughs and stuff what doesn't really make much sense, but I like that sort of thing. It's probably going to have a lot of character to it. And yeah, the car park's on this side. It's a bit windy, I apologise about that. Car park's on this side of the road, and you cross the road just here and over to the main entrance, and there's a massive man standing there with a barrel that also says 175 years of Blackgang Chine. There's a birthday cake out the front as well, so let's go and have a look. So you're greeted here at the main entrance by this very tall man, and when I say very tall, it's probably what, about 30 foot tall, maybe that? It's huge, isn't it? I mean, look at his feet there compared to Alex. They are that bit of perspective for you.
Pretty close. It's almost like a bench for to sit down.
Yeah, I must say, first impressions, it looks really nicely maintained around here. All the entrances painted up really nice, all the building in front of us here, all this structure here, you can probably tell it has maintenance every year, and that's painted. Looks really good, doesn't it? And like I say, you've got the big birthday cake. Let's have a closer look at that one. Obviously, you've got the Blackgang Chine celebration logo on there as well. 1843 to 2018. I wonder what attractions there was here back in 1843. Probably maybe just a carousel and a few other walkthroughs of a camera boomerang. Yeah.
Everywhere.
And yeah, it is a family-owned park. It's not owned by a big corporation. So I wonder if maybe the family that own it maybe live inside one of these buildings. I mean, there's a house there. There's one on that side, like a bungalow.
If you had to pick and choose, you'd probably go for the newer, more stylish cottage, wouldn't you?
Probably, but that one's closer to the water, isn't it, down
It's like
there?
a social club, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
and
like this though. It's very clean and fresh, isn't it?
it's just got charm to it, hasn't it? Like, it's got a real nice sort of charm. And Alex has just spotted the Hall of Mirrors, which is over there in that building. That's more what this is instead of rides. It's more little walkthroughs like Hall of Mirrors, a few other strange things. There's a crooked house here, so I look forward to seeing that one. But yeah, just a few minutes till the park opens. Crowds are pouring in now, as you can see. But I'm looking forward to getting in, and we'll check out Blackgang Chine. So here's a look at the admission prices to this park. Per person from 4 to 59 years, it's £20. Interesting how it's the same price for a child as it is an adult. A concession is £18. A saver ticket, which is for 4 people, is £76, and under 4s are free. There's also a joint park ticket. Like I say, they also own Robin Hill, which is not too far away. It's probably about a 15-minute drive. Joint park ticket there is £35.50 per person. Same again, it's the price for a child and adults. £31.50 for concession, saver ticket £138 for both parks, and under 4s also free with that as well. And you've got a frequent visitor pass. I assume that's more for people who either live over here, come over here quite a lot to visit family and friends, or say you come here for a week on holiday, you can just nip in for a couple of hours at a time. There we are.
Don't be handing wet paint like I just did though.
You've not?
I have.
Well, I thought it looked really fresh.
I didn't look at the sign that says warning wet paint. I just leant against the wall.
We thought it looked fresh, didn't we? That's why it's been painted this morning. Brilliant.
With the connectable lighting switch.
Oh, there you go. I like it.
Oh, no.
So here we go then, we've made it through the main entrance building, which is like a gift shop, and then you've got like on the right hand side where you pay just there to come into the park, and then you come out and you're greeted by, not Alex Crump trying to read a map, by this beautiful view. Look at that, it's stunning. I mean, these are views to rival that of Ocean Park in Hong Kong when we went there. I mean, I think this is the closest that I've seen to that. It's very similar with all the sea around and being up on the hillside. So yeah, let's have a little look at the map then, and around these different themed lands of imagination, what there is here. Like I say, it's not really about the rides, it's more about the historic attractions, little areas to walk around. We start off up here at the top, so we've just come in here, there's the guy, the statue out the front just there. So what we got there, Area 5, restricted Area 5, that's like all dinosaurs around there. Obviously we know that's where Cliffhanger, the roller coaster, is, up here by the entrance. Then we sort of make our way down. You've got what, Dodo Valley, does that say there? More dinosaurs, there's a crooked house there, Pirate Cove, so have a little walk around there. Vortex, I'm not too sure what that is. Underwater Kingdom, like another walk around area just there. And then this over here, what I really can't wait to see is Cowboy Town. I mean, we love all that frontier style theming and things, so you can see like general stores and a few bits down here to go and look round. So and there's a few more bits down here. What's that say? Rumpus Mansion, does it say?
I don't quite know what it says.
He's got an R, so yeah, he's got his sunglasses on.
Rumpus Mansion.
Rumpus Mansion, there we are. Snakes and ladders, and then Fairyland down the bottom. That's definitely our area, isn't it? Fairyland. So we'll start off and I'll walk down to the left, and we'll sort of take it as it goes here at Blackgang Chine. It's so nice to be here. We've just been chatting from the lovely marketing team who've been great. They actually invited us down here to come and see the park. We've just been chatting to them, and apparently they do like a firework event. There's all like cowboy shows and things in the summer, so it might be somewhere that we try and come back to later on this year, and maybe going to have a little explore around the rest of Isle of Wight as well. So stay tuned for that one. It's certainly something I'd like to come and see. But yeah, there's some really nice music. As soon as I finished filming around the entrance, the music actually turned on. It's very magical, isn't it?
It's just relaxing.
It's so relaxing.
And there's no noise, there's no roads, you can't hear cars passing by. It's just lovely. It's atmospheric. I don't feel like I want to talk too loud today.
Oh, I know, yeah. Let's go and have a little explore. So we're going to start off then by having a little walk inside this little house just here. Walk up the ramp. Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Welcome to MTV Cribs. We'll take a look inside.
Let's go. There we are, got like a wheel there at the front. Let's go.
It's a great semi-detached conversion house. I don't really know a lot about houses. This is where the sofa.
It's not Homes Under the Hammer.
It's got free Wi-Fi.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there is Wi-Fi at the park as well, which is great. Yeah, watch your head there. Duck down a little bit. There we are.
The garden's currently out of use. I'm just sorting my fishing gear out, and I'll be back. And if you want to go back into the side of the house, little rope ladder.
Oh, there we go. It's like a big play area. There you go. Adventure Island, Crossbones. That's it. I like how you're just climbing up and not using the rope. Oh.
Oh, why do we go here?
Oh, do I go underneath? Oh, there's a lot of play equipment here, isn't there, for the kids, which is great.
We're starting our day.
There we are.
Oh, what's a bit creepy.
Little walk over. There's a big pirate ship down there as well.
Leave it alone, it looks nice.
Lovely.
There's a slide credit, sure.
Oh yeah, slide crate. Shame Charlotte's not here. If we come back in the summer, we'll have to bring Charlotte. Oh, there's a couple. There's another one here as well.
That's a tunnel, this is.
Oh, it crawls through. Ah, there you go. Hello? Anybody in there?
Yes, it's me!
That's actually really loud.
Team Hot Worldwide!
Hey! Some more nets. Goes all the way around there as well. You have to come back down and go around that bit. You've got like 2 routes to choose from. And there's a pirate down there, look. And he's got a parrot on his shoulder. So we're going in Pirate Cove, pet shop and boarding facility.
Quite like here.
Ooh.
How much is that dog in the window?
Bear in mind, we've never been to this park before. A lot of people have been commenting on our social media saying that me and Alex are going to love it here, and yeah, right.
There's a It's great.
What I love about this, if you go to somewhere like Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers or Thorpe Park, you won't get anything like this. Whereas at these smaller independent parks, you get so much charm. And just looking at it here, it's so strange. I don't quite understand it, do you? But I like it. Got like a little LED light up there as well. It's like a bit like the Tiki Room, but it's a pet shop.
It's nice. How much is that doggy in there?
It's not for sale. There we are. We got a little message from Polly down there. Get a little tin of birdseed, pour it in my little trough, and if you don't what? If you don't like twitting, what? I'll bite your finger off.
Right, I'll read that. That's a little message from Polly. Get a little tin of birdseed, pour it in my little trough. If you don't like, if you don't, you little twit.
Twitting?
No, it's just twit. I'll bite your little finger off.
It's twit. Oh, okay. That's a deadly tarantula down there. Don't touch it, will you? It's deadly.
Tarantula killer it is, apparently.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Got a horse in there. Snake rattle and roll. There we are. There's some tortoise down there.
Oh, wow. And the little dicky birds as well.
Oh.
Nice.
I tell you what, there's some really interesting things so far here at Blackgang Chine. And this here is a talking bin. Kind of reminds me of the ones that F telling, but to demonstrate it, you can borrow your wallet.
What do you mind?
Sure, borrow this. There we are.
My wallet.
There we are.
Sean, I need my wallet.
And it goes.
My wallet. Sean, no. Sean, what? Oh, wallet.
Your luck.
Ooh.
That's better. I needed that.
You just let him eat my wallet?
I do beg your pardon. Now to a little more.
You want some more? Go on, you put your fist in. Go on. There we go. That's it. Come on.
Oh my god.
Shove it all the way in. You want some more? That's it.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, hello. Oh.
I love it, the talking bin. There's some really good things here. Look at this for a view. I mean, all the picnic benches here, all the way over there. Look at it. Fantastic. A bit windy though. I do beg your pardon. I wanted a little more. Right, we're going inside the Crooked House. And as we can see, we've got a bit of neighbourhood watch going on here. There we go. We've got some wonky candles there at the side. Here's a look at the exterior to this one. And yeah, let's go inside and have a look what to see. After going in the pet shop, I don't really know what we're going to see inside here. I assume we're going to go up some steps. Are we inside maybe? I'm not too sure.
I can't really see a lot.
Just around the corner. There we are.
It's a little bit dark, viewers. It's a little bit dark.
It's a bit of decor. I do love exploring new places what we've never been to before. There's something about it.
Oh, this is weird. I'm going to let you go first.
What?
You're going to go first, not me. Just in case.
There we are. Just in case what? Oh, here we go. We've got some presents.
We've got some Christmas lights.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Little radio. Oh, that's quite a freaky picture up there on the wall. The fireplace. Oh, it's a moving. It's an animatronic.
It's to sleep.
Look at it. Wow. It's a bit trippy in here,
It is a
isn't
bit,
it?
I don't quite know where I can't even see.
Crooked House. It's a bit like the one at Adventure Island in Southend.
South End, obviously.
Well, we've got another view there on the bed and the animatronic.
There he is.
Like an upside down room there with
What
his
time is it, Sean?
lampshade. Coming to that, it's 5:30.
Oh, no, Park Day's closed.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, hello. You're round here. Oh my god. I just wasn't expecting to sit in the corner and see that.
Wow. She's waxing her legs, I think. She's got some waxing. Is it waxing strips she's got on there?
Yeah, it's a she.
There's some mother's milk in the.
After viral and milk, there we are, after bathing.
Very nice.
That's it. I mean, this is old, you can tell.
I mean, very nice as in the display, not the. You know, let's keep moving on. This is good.
Yeah, just take the mannequin. I mean, that's creepy. I just wasn't expecting to turn that corner and
What
see
we got
that.
around it? Oh, hello.
The kissing what? The kissing scene.
Oh, no.
Sit down there, you.
No.
When people said that me and Alex were going to have a good laugh here, then people weren't joking, were they? It's nice to come here, and I can imagine being a kid walking round. It's important to support these smaller parks and the heritage within. I mean, we're walking around here, we don't know what to expect, but it's great that we've come over to see it. It really is. It's something very different. But no, I'm definitely not going to kiss him.
Oh.
What's it say on the wall there? I can't quite make it out.
It's nice though, isn't it?
It's classic, isn't it? I like these still things. I can hear a bit of audio now.
Turning the corner.
Oh, there's the toilet.
Hello. I see his and hers, torture and success on the wall. Ooh.
There's the Daily Mail. Oh, I can hear some other people coming in. Oh my God, we're not the only ones. Thought it was a private hire. Oh, it's weird this, isn't it? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, look at here.
Wow. Gramophone's playing its music away.
It's nice. Lost in the magic. But there we are. There's a TV there on the right hand side. A few pictures. The sort of place where you might find a few like Easter eggs for the park. This, isn't it? Like a few.
Oh, there is
on the
already.
wall.
There's a Blackgang Chine, one of the dodo birds I saw
there
in the
you
gift
go.
shop. It's new for 2018, the Dodo Land, so that's why they've got the merch. You see, I am learning.
There we are. I don't know what he's doing there. There's a rat in your kitchen. Watch out, there's a rat. You got some rice, tea and coffee on there. And that's where the dirt goes.
He used to
in
wash
there.
his pots though, he's making
He
a mess.
does, God. Wash your pots, you dirty man. Right, we're going into our next attraction now, the Vortex. I don't know what to expect from this one.
Fact here, the smuggler that we saw at the entrance of the park has been in place since 1987. That's 31 years. And he's only just in 2018 had a change of clothes.
Oh, there you go.
There you go,
I
now
like
we
it.
know
Oh,
about
watch
the
your head there. Watch your head.
Yeah,
Right,
check it out.
Cask and Weevil. Right, we're going inside the Vortex. Is it a vortex tunnel? I don't know, like a trommel.
This attraction contains a rotating lighting effect.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Am I going to like what I see around the corner or not?
Ooh. Yeah,
God.
it's a bit dark though.
Oh, it's a trommel.
It's a nice trouble.
Playing a bit of pirate music.
Now what you have to do, you have to stand still for a minute. And then carry on walking, that'll really make it dizzy. Stop if it gets too much.
There is an Easter. It's a little trommel. Needs a bit more lighting in there, I think. It's a bit too dark.
Maybe just come on a little RGB one shining up.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it. The fact you can stand in it, but it's just a bit too dark. I mean, it's just got the UV black lights down the side. How long can you stand in here for before you get dizzy, viewers?
Not very long.
Now, it's been a while since you've last seen Caitlin in one of the vlogs, mainly because she actually travelled out here to Blackgang Chine and she's looking a bit worse for wear, aren't you, Caitlin? I mean, she's got seaweed in her hair, and that's because she's now a mermaid. There we are.
No.
A little bit of a rusty mermaid, but she's a mermaid. There we are. You got your shells on there, look.
She's shelly, she's weedy, she's everything, isn't she?
The mermaid, and there's another one at the top just there. It's weird, this place, but I like it. I really like it. I'd love to bring, like one day when I have kids, I'd love to bring my kids here and take them round and just imagine all the memories that have been had here over the years and all these random little walkthroughs and attractions. I really like it, and like I say, later on we'll go up there and do the few rides that there is, including a junior roller coaster. So stay tuned for that later. The Quack Shack. There we are. Not the Macarena, oh no. It's a little arcade in here, is it? Hey, Macarena!
It stopped.
So one of the newer areas at the park is the Underwater Kingdom. That's where we're going to head into next. I mean, already you can tell this is quite fresh because it's got audio all the way around. I mean, there's speakers on this side. You got like the waves crashing at the side up there. I like it. Here's the entrance sign. Underwater Kingdom.
Are you ready to submerge yourself?
That's it. We're off in this tunnel. Got some hashtag rock work going on here. We love a bit of rock work on Theme Park Worldwide, don't we? Ooh.
This is really nice.
Oh wow, it's quite magical in here. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Wow, the camera doesn't really do it justice. I mean, you got all these LED lights in the ceiling. The floor panels move a bit, which is quite cool. And you got the lights down the side. They've really thought about the lighting and the audio in here. And this is just the entrance to this area, so I look forward to seeing what we've got outside here. Look at that. So here we are under the sea.
I must make it to the fields of Cowboy. You
animatronic down there.
Ian, that is.
Ian Crab.
Ian the Crab.
There we go.
You see, my legends of ancient kingdoms have fueled my children's dreams, and they have run off through the reef as they seek what they've not seen. I'm so worried they'll wander deep with all the fish that bite, and my wife will surely boil me if they're not home by tonight. There's baby, bald, cranky, wizzy, sneaky, and muscles to find. Please look out for them and tell them, come home quick before I lose my mind.
We will do just that, don't you worry about
We'll
that.
find your children for you. They're somewhere lost in the reef. We need to find them.
This is nice. I mean, the floor's themed like the sand, the bottom of the ocean. You got like starfish about, all like the reefs down the side, all the corals. It's nice. I like how they covered it over with like camo netting as well. It's really, you actually feel like you are underwater.
What do you mean we are underwater?
Oh, we've got a bit of a dance track here now. Picks up a bit. That's it. Shows your best move. Come on, put your pasta down at home. Come on, have a little dance with us on Theme Park Worldwide.
Sounds a bit like near the Congo River Rapids all the time, doesn't it?
I wish the Congo River Rapids music was like this though, like all around the rapids.
What is that through the trees?
It's a whale.
It's a whale.
Look at that. Oh wow.
Huge whale.
That's an animatronic as well. It moves. It just shows that you don't always need massive roller coasters to have a good day out. I can imagine this. Kids coming here, walking through. It'd be amazing. I mean, this is so much better than anything for kids at like Alton Towers, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing like this, a walk-through attraction where there's no rides or anything, but you can just go through and just get immersed into it. It's very, very nice. Having a little dance. The soundtrack's changing again now. It's going a bit, slowing down a bit. Wow, look at that whale. Wonder if there's anywhere we can get a better perspective of that. That's amazing. It's huge. The camera again doesn't do that justice. God, it's a massive area, this, isn't it? That's where it was just.
We found one. There it is.
Oh, look at this gnome down here holding a fish. Look at that. Nemo. Quite a natural movement on that, actually. It's quite nice. Look at that whale. That's probably the most impressive thing I've seen in the park so far, actually. It's huge, that. I like how they put camo netting around the support structure for that as well to hide how it's been held up. Yeah, there's one of his little pals there. Come on, we told you that we'd find you. In the trees now. Oh, there we go. All hanging up from the ceiling.
Take a walk over here. See what you can see. Cage of Doom.
I mean, this is lovely. Probably one of my favourite kids areas in the UK.
Look the way he's in the cage.
All the fence has been painted up here, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's a lot of movement in this area, quite a lot of animatronics. Oh, he's shaking his head now. Oh, the seahorses. I bet this looks great at night, especially in the summer when they do the later openings with fireworks. I mean, look at the side there, like all the LED lights in the side of it. So for this section of the underwater kingdom, we need to crawl inside what I think is a bit of a shipwreck just here. And the only way in is there and here as well. I think, well, we can come out that way. I reckon it joins up in the middle. So let's go and have an explore. Can you see through that little hole?
After you.
Oh my God. It's all blocked in, the roof in here. There we are. Oh. Even I'm struggling here. That's it. Oh wow.
We're too old for this.
I wonder how many adults have been inside here. I mean, God, look at this. There's like a treasure chest there. There's another one of his pals in there as well. Can you imagine like a scare attraction where you had to crawl down like this?
What, in like sort of crated sections?
Yeah. I mean, this is really low, isn't it? Oh, there's like a deck chair there. Sandcastles in that one, look.
Oh, my knees are killing me.
All seaweed. I mean, look at the ceiling in here. This is tiny. Let's turn around and have a look at us. Hello. Just crawling through. Oh, it's all right. The roof lifts up a bit now. Ooh, there we are. So that's where you can see out there. Look. Where is he? Here he is. There's another bit you can crawl down there.
There's one there and there's two over this side.
Oh my god, all the choices.
I think we're going to be stuck in here forever.
I think I assume that takes you back to that other one.
Let's go that way.
And what's down that one? That's like another route of it. Let's go through this way. I think this just takes us back down to the exit. But we'll soon find out. Oh, it's hurting my knees, this floor. There's a lot. Nice lighting effects in there. There we go, and this brings us out. Oh! So here we can get right underneath that humongous whale animatronic. Quite a lot of movement going on with it as well. You've got the fin at the back just there and on the sides. Sound effects have been really nice round here. Wow.
Eyes are moving too.
I love it. I like how you can walk right underneath it as well, and you've still got all the corals and things, and again at night I bet it looks great. There's quite a lot of lighting around, like there's a couple of big spotlights down there on the floor, all these blue and green filtered lights around the side. Look at the size of that. It moves really naturally as well for an animatronic, doesn't it? It's not like staggered, it's just got quite a nice sort of...
Fly.
Yeah. I mean, you imagine being a little kid and walking around the corner, holding mum and dad's hand, and then seeing that, you'd be amazed, wouldn't you? It's really nice. I'm quite amazed seeing that now, actually. I appreciate how much work went in to make that.
One of my
It's great.
favourite parts as you exit the area, you have the sounds of the waves gently pushing against the sea of the beach, so it makes you feel as if you are surfacing back onto the land.
And there we go, and there's one final little crab there. That was really nice. That's definitely my favourite area of the park, that. Really enjoyed that. So to get up into the next section of the park, you actually have to walk up and over this bridge just here. And as soon as you come over, you see this emerge. Look at that, we've got a building. And we're speaking to some of the staff just here, all of which have been very pleasant actually. And she was telling us that it was the park owners, I think she said, used to live inside this before they turned it into an attraction. So yeah, it's called Rumpus Mansion.
Rumpus, not Rumpus.
Rumpus Mansion. There we are. Looks like there's some little LED lights there as well, maybe for at night on the side of it. And there we are, so let's head down this footpath here and have a look. Rumpus Mansion. There we are, we've got a bit of a story here, have we? Go on, read us the story then.
Here once was a fine house, spacious, warm and bright, where the island's lord and ladies danced all through the night.
That does sound like a quote from the Haunted Mansion, doesn't it? Yeah.
Another one here.
There we are. The story continues. Here we go.
But when the Bogarts, the brownies and elves, in they came, took over the mansion, now things are not the same.
Ooh. What are we expecting from this? I don't know, by the way. I don't have a clue what we're going into.
Well, I assume it's dark and gloomy. The humans have fled. It's a fine house no longer. It's Rumpus instead.
Are we going to meet some characters? Is it going to be like a fun house but with all creepy things? Who knows? But we're about to find out. That's the best thing about this sort of thing. We don't have a clue. Oh my god, it's still got the garden gate on it and everything.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Rumpus Mansion, there it is.
Wow. Hello, little girl.
What's going to be inside that? It's a lovely photo. I'm going to take a picture. By the way, if you don't follow us on our social media, make sure you check out our Instagram called Theme Park Worldwide. Same on Facebook and also on Twitter at Theme Park WW. It's time to ring the doorbell and see who's awaiting us. There we go. I was expecting a big delay then. There you go. There's a big knocker there. Look at that.
It's a very
Look at
big
the size.
Welcome. Welcome. Come in, why don't you? Just step this way. Nice little children. All are welcome. Come in. Hurry along there. Room for everyone.
He's going behind the curtain. There we are, that's that one.
Oh, it's eerie, isn't it?
It is eerie.
Oh, hello.
Oh, how did you activate that just over there?
I didn't, I just walked past it.
Oh, here we are, there's some cards there. Look, Harry Turnstiles, that's it, get your cards out.
Wow, this is unbelievably eerie.
It's very well detailed, isn't it, as well?
Oh, you know when you feel like a ghost presence? There we go.
That's it. Oh my god.
Oh, what's all this commotion? What rocking rooms are these? There's hornets, glowworms, caterpillar babies, dragonflies and bees. Oh, it seems these jolly planktons are a circus troupe of elves. So hold on to your valuables, or they might smash those as well.
The set pieces in here are really detailed. All the rocks in here and like the trolls. They're like some kind of mine workers there because they got like a miner's lamp and like the pickaxe at the back just there. A few different signs and things explaining what things are. Oh. There we are, little air camera in there. Oh, that's quite creepy, isn't it, as well? Yeah, it's like some sort of mine with trolls looking at this. Like all little steps and things. This is really creepy in here. The fact there's not like any soundtrack playing makes it even more creepy, doesn't it? Is it going to go off on me now? There we are.
You really feel like you don't want to walk down the corridor. Oh! Oh! It's opening! It's opening! Oh no!
Look close, dear friends, 'tis not as appears, for boggarts and goblins do mischief in here. 'Tis smashing and throwing and batter and clang. 'Tis pure evil doing that maketh their plan.
Scene. I like it. It's all sort of set off by sensors. So, there we are. Refresh this one. There we are.
I think it feels very well, this one.
Some really eerie music playing in the next room. It's a bit like an old tree with all leaves coming off it, like in the autumn. Let's go around this way. This is really quite creepy. I like it though. I mean, it's like this has got some sort of dark, twisted story, isn't it? The fact that it says like kids, I like how it's got a Z at the end as well. There we are.
Staying on trend.
Yeah, look at that.
There's a mirror. There's a mirror. Should we have a look inside the mirror?
It's Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
I'll let you make up your mind on the noises in that one. Bear in mind, I didn't add any special effects or anything on there. And this is a very family park. So this is a family park and it's a family channel. So let's have it again. Well, there you go. That's Rumpus Mansion or whatever.
You know what? I think I've got a new favourite moment from any trip I've ever done with you.
I need it again.
I think you found yourself a new title theme tune.
Longer TPW Weekly. Here we go.
That's mental. Oh.
Beyond this fairy gate are the priceless jewels on golden plates. This sound effect's quite disappointing compared to the last one, I think. Yeah.
Because they got lots of top.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, this is creepy. It's Merlin the wizard!
Merlin! Oh, sorry.
Look at that.
Hold still. Pray silence, if you please. Now doff your caps and kneel before the seely king and queen. 'Tis these sweet two throughout our land who bless the fields and flowers, command the sun to shine, and bring us cool, refreshing
Dreamcatcher.
showers.
Right, I know you've not been to F-Telling before, but this is kind of what F-Telling's about, when you go around the forest and all the different walkthroughs and things. This is the closest I've been to something like F-Telling. And as you know, when I first went there, I found it really strange, didn't quite know how to understand it. That's kind of how I feel about this, but at least everything's in English, we're in our own country. Whereas when you're over there in the Netherlands, it was all in another language, that it made it even stranger, I didn't quite understand it. But I really like it, look at this, like little waterfall.
It even says Rumpus on the.
And the fact that someone used to live in here and live upstairs, I assume. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm really enjoying discovering something new. I can't believe that horse. Is that the end?
I see why it puts the rump in the rumpus now, you know.
Here lives the wolf, the unicorn and the ram. The ram, the wicker man.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there could be a big jump scare or something.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. Oh, so we got a button.
There's a unicorn.
Here we go. Have we got any audio? Oh, there we go. Slight delay.
The fairy queen has ordered that her steed be shod and groomed and harnessed with all speed. The smithy dwarf regards with baleful glare the haughty beast whose shoes he must wear.
You're right there. You can't see a bit that horse, has it? And it is a horse, not a horse. Okay, thank you.
Sharp and well-aimed hoof
I love it.
prepares to kick the dwarf clean through the roof. The gnome now see his thoughts and movements. The age has rendered him helpless.
Well, it makes them all happy, man.
His gladiator child. He's completely and utterly
Everything is fresh today.
Prepared by us gourmet hags. Those who fancy something light, I recommend freshly paced scabs.
Excuse me.
Oh no! Oh no! Did she really?
There you go, she's got a big foot down there as well. Look at the size of that.
Crazy.
God. Thought you had big feet, Alex. There you are. Maybe you can share shoes. Share shoes, that's a tongue twister and a half, isn't it?
It's like Blackgang Chine.
Looks like this is the final part of our visit here to the mansion. Let's press.
Oh no.
It's like Madame Leota.
A wondrous being, so legend told, took lake and river for her home, whence nature flocked to celebrate her awesome beauty, charm, and grace.
But in her wake lies another fate for unwary human fools who'd take the chance to dip into a cooling, calm, clear pool.
Oh, there we are. He's changed it. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh what? Look at this. Do some hat marks. Oh hello. Wow. Oh Jesus. I can't do that.
It's like, look at the back.
I'm gonna can't breathe.
There we go. What did you think to the mansion then? So you know how the underwater kingdom section was my favourite? This is now my favourite, and to be honest, like, I just loved it. Like, being an adult walking through that, there's some real subtle adult jokes in there that I really liked, and yeah, it's fun for the kids as well.
I don't think they were very subtle at all.
What was your favourite part? Was it the horse by any chance?
I caught me off my guard, and that was wonderful.
And just because we enjoyed the horse so much, and you probably all did as well, here's a look back at that clip again. Here's the horse.
I think you found yourself a new title theme tune.
So we've just been walking around a mansion with all different creatures and animatronics and really weird things. And now it looks like I'm just inside a normal building, but I'm not. I'm inside a giant head, and yeah, we just walked in through like a mouth, and here we are at the top of the
Here's the eyes. I'm currently stood on the nose in my sandals.
Yeah, and we've come up these little steps to get up here. It's really warm in here, and it's quite nicely lit as well. I think this is like natural light coming in from the sun at the back.
Put a nice hot tub in here.
We could put a nice hot tub in, there we are. So the kids can crawl in through that way, through the little tunnel, and then we've just come in around this side. I'll take you for a look on the outside.
If you ever met a child that swore to fit through that tunnel, it'll be a baby to
I was going to say, yeah, I was going to try and attempt to go through, but think I can make it or not?
Definitely never.
Do you not think? No. I might have a go when we get outside. Not much space in here. There we go. Oh my god. Shall I attempt it? I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go. Here we go then. I'm going to do this now to celebrate 175 years of Blackgang Chine. Inside this, look at it. Inside the giant mouth. Here we go. This could go badly wrong. Alex!
Yeah?
I need some help, mate. I'm stuck.
Are you stuck?
Yeah.
Well, Sean, you can say goodbye to your Facebook. You can say goodbye to your Twitter. You can say goodbye to your Instagram, because it's my time to take over the channel. Yes! Quick, where do I run to? Bye-bye, Sean. Yes! So I am having a fantastic day here at Blackgang Chine. I'm now about to enter what is called Cowboy Town. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a Wild West area. What?
Camera now.
Sorry.
So here we are. There's Boots Hill, and we've got some gravestones on the side just here. As we make our way, as Alex pointed out, into Cowboy Town.
I did. Here lies an atheist, all dressed up and nowhere to go. There you go. That's a good pun, that. I like that. So good. Rest in peace, Jason Crow, a miner. He died alone.
1849.
Poor old Fred. He died in bed.
Oh.
Bless him.
There we are. We've got some nice views again through there, through the trees. Stunning location for a park. Definitely somewhere to come and visit over summer.
Sorry.
What's this one?
Trini Toto Louise. She had a short fuse.
Oh yeah. And off we go through this bridge. I assume there's going to be like some sort of cowboy street up here. iPod.
Oh god, that was dead.
We like that one. Oh, it is definitely dead, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apple will be soon if they carry on. There we are. A.R. Atler, bitten by a snake. Oh, a rattler. All right, okay, I get it. Took me a while, that one. Took me a minute there, viewers. Took me a minute.
Too long, really.
Well, I see some cactus up here. Big cactus on the right hand side.
You mean a cacti?
A cacti?
If it's one, it's a cacti. If it's more than one, it's cactus.
Really? I did not know that.
Oh, wow, look at the rock formation.
Ooh, is that theming or is it real? You know what it reminds me of? American Adventure, except it was all fake there.
Yeah, it was.
Up in Aztec Kingdom.
It reminds me of Carsland, but it was all fake as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But this is real. This is in the UK. It's somewhere we've not been before. We might have been to Japan and China, Dubai, all these different places, but there's still things in this country to discover, and that's what 2018 is all about on Theme Park Worldwide.
Look at this area.
Oh wow. Now they say they do shows up here and things on busier days, and already this is definitely something to come back for. Look at this. Let's have an explore. Looks like all these Indians have set up a camp there for the night, just on the hillside here, looking over the Isle of Wight. Beautiful. Look at that. Stunning views. And let's have a little walk around the Wild West. Wow. So there's a train just over there on the right hand side. Buffalo Creek Station. We'll get you there. Eventually.
Mr. Dot.
Oh, you're joking. Yeah. We've got some donkeys. Are there donkeys up there?
There are donkeys.
Creek Mining Co. I love it. I wonder how old this area is. This has got a lot of character to it.
Bell and Partners.
Wow, train carriage just there. God, it's brilliant. You can imagine this round here on a busy day, and this is where the shows must be. This is the stage just here, and you've got all the speaker system round at the side. There's quite a lot to see around here. There's a general store just here on the right hand side. Little shop. There's the Dusty's trading post on the left hand side. That's like a panning for gold attraction. And yeah, general store. Blackgang general store. Dry goods, ammo and apparel. I like all these little details around here. This is great. Gun boxes only. Hey Alex! Get yourself down here at the front.
Okay. Very nice twigs, very nice. Oh!
You've been stealing my money, huh?
I don't know how this works. I've never used one in my entire life.
You were stealing my camera, and now you're trying to steal my money, yeah?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. No speak English.
Neither do I, to be honest, but I quite like this version. That's what you get. Yeah, it's great. It's brilliant.
Fantastic.
Really good. This area is fantastic, and both me and Alex used to visit the American Adventure theme park in Derbyshire, not far from where we live, quite a lot as a kid. And we've both said it's brought back a lot of memories of that for us, really. All these buildings, and I'd love to come back. We were just speaking to one of the maintenance people here, and he says that when they do the cowboy shows, they have like them all running on the buildings here. There's all pyrotechnics and things. That's like the control box up there. And there's a few other buildings to go in. There's a church just there. There's the National Bank. All the things you'd expect, really, from your typical Wild West town. Let's have a look inside the church first. There we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are all gathered here today for the wedding ceremony of Sean and Charlotte, who are here. Come on in, Sean. Come on in, a little bit further in now. Sean, do you take Charlotte to have and hold to be your merry buried wife for the rest of your days?
I do.
Charlotte?
I do. She doesn't sound like that.
She's not perfect. Come on.
You got a chandelier up there. Posh chandelier up.
Very nice. It's very nice. My favourite. I do now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss me.
No.
Come here. Gucci.
I'm just saying though, it's like American Adventure for us, wasn't it? As a kid.
We've been had an invasion of pirates.
Oh, there we are. It's a good job we did that funny little shot just when we did. How you like that, viewers? Bit of fun. We were going to do it in Disneyland Paris at the Hotel Cheyenne, but we never got round to it.
I'm going to rob the bank now.
That's it. Oh. Ching Safe Company. Oh, there we are. There's the safe. The US Army. Oh God, they've been here, have they? Oh my God.
Oh no, let's not get political now.
No. Probably shouldn't mention this in the vlog really, but I need to do some posting while I'm here. I need to get some stamps, so probably. Oh, here we are. There's the Lazy Horses Snail Mail Services. I'll just probably get some stamps.
Hello, welcome to the Lazy Snail Mail Services Bank.
You got it right. That's the one. Yeah. Where was that? Yeah, I can have two first class stamps.
Can you just talk to the grid, please, sir? I can't hear you up here. Can you talk to the grid?
This is the grid.
No, I mean the little
hatch.
You talk to the hatch for me, please, sir. You talk to the hatch. Can't hear. What was that, sir?
Gonna have two first class stamps.
Two first class stamps for you, sir. Can you just talk to the hatch, please, sir? I can't hear you if you don't talk to the hatch.
Shut it, you.
Hi, Bill. Yeah, 2 double vodkas and Coke, please. Thanks. Bill.
I love it, and I like how there's some details on the back there as well. Blackgang Chine on the back there. Alright, it says Chine on all the bottles.
I really like those fingernails. They're very cute.
Oh, there we are. Oh, just like yours. You can even go up the stairs here in the little Wild West saloon. Some flashing lights up there. That's it, Harry Turnstiles, everybody. There we are. Lovely. This is brilliant, right? We've been invaded, haven't we? There's more people.
There's a balcony, you can go up and view it. It's fantastic, it's wonderful.
I love it.
It's great, isn't it?
This is that we've got the cowboy stuff.
Route 66 out of here, there you go.
I know, yeah, we should go sometime, Sean, get on Route 66.
Oh, I'd love to get on Route 66, do a big theme park tour. But there you go, that was wonderful. Definitely my favourite area of the park now. We've been to 3 massive standout things for me. I love like the underwater kingdom, I loved it inside the big mansion, and then that Wild West town. Brilliant, how much charm has it got? All the details, the signs on the buildings, and the best thing is it's well maintained. Everything's nicely painted up and it looks great.
There's a massive, ginormous metal slide coming down off the top of the hill.
Are you joking?
And I feel like it's called Snakes and Ladders.
Oh wow, there you go, Snakes and Ladders. Let's go have a look at this. What do you think to that area though, Alex?
That Wild West area is fantastic. The closest we've had to American Adventure, I feel.
It is, yeah.
It's quite sad, really. It brings back happy memories for me. But
I really like the natural feel of it all as well. Like, there's no rides or anything around there. It's just shops and things and little walkthroughs. And wow, yeah, it's a massive slide. Let's go and get on. This is confirmation that I need to come back here and bring Charlotte. She would love this. You know how she loves the slides nearly as much as she loves goats. Look at this for the ultimate slide crowd. And Alex is going to demo it. Oh, he stopped. There we go. Oh, you're first person down that in weeks by the looks of it. Look at that.
I think so.
You're in the garden. Oh, it's not very slidey.
It's not great weather on the Isle today.
Maybe I'll slide down a bit better. There we go. Did you say there's another one up there as well?
There's
even
a taller one.
God.
Indeed.
Snakes and ladders. I don't think I've ever seen a slide with a height restriction. Look at that. No children under 1.1 metres for this one. Oh, it's a steep one. It's a bit bigger than the one Alex went on just. Let's go. Oh, I've come to a stop. There we go. That's it. And I've cleaned off that one by the looks of it for the first time in weeks. Welcome to Fairyland. How many fairies can you see? Let's go and have a look. We're going to walk through this little castle entrance here with the turrets at either side to make our way down. Oh, there we are. There's one. It's like Cupid, got a bow and arrow. Fairyland. It's amazing. This is probably the longest theme park vlog that we've done without actually going on a ride. Like, we've been through walkthroughs and play areas and beautifully themed areas, but we've not been on a ride. Just goes to show that you don't always need the big, high-intensity rides or even family parks that are filled with rides to have a good time.
Eyes are so familiar.
Oh no, welcome to Disneyland.
Well, look, up on the hill.
Ooh, this is so F-telling round here.
It's very nice, isn't it?
If we've got any Dutch fans watching this video and you love F-telling, this is like our British version of it. And yeah, I can't believe I've not been before. Just shows there's so much to be discovered out there, doesn't it? Ribbit. So as we make our way up to this grand castle that I must say looks very similar to that of Disneyland, with the pink coloured bricks on there as well, and the general design of the turrets kind of reminds me a little bit of a smaller version of the original castle in Anaheim, California.
Do you want an interesting fact about the park?
Go on.
I'll tell you one. Did you know this park is actually older than time itself?
What? How can it be older than time?
Honestly, it really is. It's 37 years older than time itself. If you don't believe me, read this purple sign here. Yes, that's right. The park outdates time as we know it. Greenwich Mean Time, which is the time here in the UK, wasn't passed as law until 1880, making Blackgang Chine exactly 37 years older than time, technically.
That is quite fascinating.
It's a good fact for you there. So technically, it is older than time itself.
Stunning views. I love this place, I do.
Have a walk on through.
It doesn't need rides, but if they did put more rides in, they'd certainly, it'd complement it really nicely. Imagine like a teacups or something themed to this, you know. Like, it doesn't need it, but it'd be great if they did. And we can actually walk around this castle and we've got all these different scenes. Wow.
Hello there, my royal servants. Hello, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Where is everyone?
So we're really enjoying our day so far here at Blackgang Chine, and look at the views here from the Chine Cafe. There's a look at the menu just there. Got some paninis there, sandwiches, all sorts on the inside. Little look over that. Not badly priced actually as well. I've gone for the fish and chips, and Alex has got a nice pizza there as well. Very nicely presented. I like how you get proper cutlery as well, and it's on a nice proper dish, isn't it?
The dish plate, it's nice.
Yeah, it is, yeah, dish plate, yeah, dish is a plate. Yeah, it's
proper, yeah.
Same thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Presentation's very nice, and the views are stunning. Just saying, this is probably the best views you can get from a theme park anywhere in the UK, if not Europe, to be honest. I mean, Culmarden's another one that's got great views, but you're even closer to the water here than you are at Culmarden. I'm going to tuck in, that looks really nice and not too badly priced either, as you saw there from the prices on the board just there. We'll have some food and then we'll go for a little explore. The eagle-eyed viewers will see there's a bit of a hedge maze down there. I've also got the big dinosaur area to go and walk around, along with doing the coaster and a couple of the other smaller family rides as well. That was a really nice meal, that was. I definitely recommend going to the restaurant. It's located just there at the entrance to the park. And like I say, the views are stunning, looking out over the waters. Beautiful. Right, we're going on the first ride now, aren't we? It feels weird saying that this far into a vlog.
We're going on the barrels.
The pirate barrels. Give me an R. Arr. There we are.
I see Pirate Pete over there.
Pirate Pete. On the off-peak days, the rides do close, I assume, whilst they have a lunch break. So it says 10 till 1 and then it shuts for 40 minutes. They get a good break though, 40 minutes, that's all right, that. It's more than Alton Towers give you for a break, I tell you. And there we are, you got a nice painted banner at the side here. There we go, it's got barrels. Let's have a spin. Oh! These get going quite good actually. Oh my god. Whoa. It's only a little teacups, but oh. He dizzy yet, viewers. He dizzy. Oh. These are good. Come on, Alex, let's see you spinning action. Oh my god. And brakes. There we go then, we've got the tunes on up this end of Blackgang Chine. Time for a roller coaster credit then now. It's Cliffhanger. It's manufactured by IE Park. Now she came here to Blackgang in 2005. So there we go, Alex is up there ready to go. Yeah. Here's a look at the big sign on there on the side of the station. A little look at some of the ride restrictions just there as well. Standard as to what you'd expect really. Just trying to find a height restriction. There we are, oh, there you go. If you're under the cliff, sorry but you're unable to ride the roller coaster. 1.1 metres tall for anybody coming here to the park. Let's get on, there he is. You ready for Cliffhanger? Let's go. I think we're going to get some great views from this coaster. Let's go. IE Park, like I say, they normally manufacture quite a lot of fairground rides. Dodgems are done by them as well. Doesn't look too bad actually for a ride that opened in 2005. Oh! Oh, look at the views! Wow! Oh, now that's some stunning views. Let's go! Oh! Bit of a weird transition there in the track. Oh! Big drop now, head chopper! Oh! Upwards helix. There we are. Oh, it's in a great position. All the white cliffs over there. I believe the cliffs we can see in the distance back there, it's called the Needles, and that's where there's a cable car. We won't have time to do that unfortunately today, but we'll certainly have to come back at some point and do that. I'd certainly love to bring the girls out here though so they can come and see it. It's one of them parts you've got to do. Got like a mirror maze around there to do after this as well. I think we get... Having a great time though, aren't we? We are, we're really enjoying it, aren't we, today? On the back row there, you're alright there. The leg is that's it. Very comfortable. Yeah, that's right. There's a seat belt and a lap bar on this one. There we are. And the sun's shining as well. There's a little look at the op panel. I would say a cabin, but it's not really much of a cabin, that one. Lap number 2 on Cliffhanger. We're still yet to explore that area down there, so that's coming up shortly. Oh, I love it. Whoa. It's quite smooth actually around here, it's not too bad. Woo! There we are, I'm back round into the brake run. That's it, Cliffhanger. Not a bad family coaster that actually. When we first started going up the lift hill and we had that clunk in the chain, thought it was going to be quite rough, but it was actually very enjoyable. I'd take that over some of the Sierra Tivoli coasters there is out there. And that was quite nice, that one. Did that make you scream then, Alex?
It made me scream, yes.
Well,
I
screamed a lot. There we are. I like that. Instead of ice, it's ice cream. And I like this as well. I always appreciate parks that source things locally. Look at this, delicious dairy ice cream made on the Isle of Wight. There you go. Here's a little look at it. Oh, is that your whippy? Oh, is that another bin, is it?
It's another bin, but I don't think it's a...
It's not got a speaker in it, doesn't talk to us, this one. Oh. Can you hear that, viewers? Where do I know that tune from? Maybe it was on a TV advert or something. There we are. He's asleep for the day now. Let's look at the ice cream place in there. Loads of different flavours. You got bubblegum, chocolate orange, mini marshmallow. Might have an ice cream later on.
Cow freeze machine as well, which I quite like.
There we are. A nice milk. You've not had a milk yet today?
I haven't drunk any since we left home.
Oh my god, not having a milk. Yeah, it took us about 4 hours to get here. All the way from the Midlands, including that ferry crossing. Worth booking it online. Came with the red funnel, didn't we? Right, so we're going to have a look in the Hall of Mirrors. Let's go and see what that's all about in this massive building just here. Here we go, let's celebrate 175 years of Blackgang Chine. Happy birthday to you. I love it.
Happy birthday, Sean.
It's not my birthday, not yet, until Saturday. But probably when this vlog's gone on,
and how old are you?
My birthday. No, a bit less than that. 15 years less than that. Work it out. 25.
Wow, quarter of a century. Happy birthday to you.
I like this, they got all the decorations up in here. Big Hall of Mirrors, I love it. Happy birthday. There we are. Oh, that's a long one.
Happy birthday to you.
I really like this place, it's got so much charm. I'd definitely come back. Happy birthday. Obviously there was some presents inside the haunted little walkthrough what we did, so I assumed they were there just for the birthday year. Happy birthday. Are we going to have a reloop now?
I hope so.
Come. Oh. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
Blackgang.
Blackgang Chine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, got lyrics now as well. Maybe it's this dodo singing it.
Happy birthday to you.
That was awkward, wasn't it? Yeah. You feel that awkwardness there. Oh, there we are. I'm a bit long. Happy birthday, Blackgang Chine. Thanks for a lovely day. Get some great off-ride shots of Cliffhanger from round the back here. And stunning views. And now it's time for Moby Dick's revenge. Bet you get wet.
That's what happens when you walk inside Moby Dick, okay?
You joking?
You get absolutely squared through the water.
Oh my god. It does say there, bet you get wet. Moby Dick's revenge, here we go. Oh, he's got a big tongue and everything. Where's the water come from?
I don't really know. Ah! Miss!
Oh, it's proper squirting.
That's what got me. Please.
Oh my god.
Wait for the moment to come back.
Go.
Clear.
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 Oh, watch out. Moby Dick squirting.
This way, go.
No, it's going to get me.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh.
Yes!
No, yeah!
Moby Dick, everybody! 3 cheers for Moby Dick.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Moby,
hooray! I'm wet.
So just next door to Moby Dick, we've got this little walkthrough just here, which tells us all about the site and how it's changed over the years. And over the last 100 years, Blackgang has witnessed an erosion rate of 4 metres per year. The most dramatic periods were 1928, 1961, 1978 and 1994, when between 30 and 40 metres vanished at a time. Wow, that's crazy. During the landslide of 1994, over a third of the park was lost. And I believe there used to be like a Wild West town on the cliff this side, and then it all fell off, hence why they've built the Cowboy Town. Are you changing the lighting there, are you? This is adjustable lighting, there we go. But yes, this tells a little bit about the history of the area, really. I mean, I find it fascinating where this park's been built, and as I've already pointed out on numerous occasions, it's a beautiful location for a park. Oh my god, look at that. So is that the park? Where's the park entrance? Is it? Oh, there you go, there's the car park. Oh my god, so all that collapsed. God, that's crazy. And obviously we're now standing, what, somewhere around here, and Moby Dick was installed just there.
Right, this display contains loud and sound movement.
Hey?
Loud sound and movement. Loud sound and movement. Please do not enter if infirm, pregnant, or suffering from any medical conditions.
I'm in.
Let's go. I don't quite know what to expect.
Is there a sensor or? There's an e-stop up there. Ah, is this where the floor moves?
I don't quite know.
It is. Like I was told about this by a member of staff earlier. The floor moves, but it doesn't look like it's working, does it?
The display.
There's no button to like activate it or something, is there?
Not that I can see.
Yeah. This is like a moving floor.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't think it's working because the screens are off as well.
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Good time.
Hello, good evening. There's been a massive landslide on the Isle of Wight.
Hey?
Oh, no.
It's had landslides in the past, but this is the worst for 20 years.
Sure.
It happened on an access road to a caravan park where dozens of people have been staying.
Oh, no.
The force of the landslide was awesome. Thousands of tons of mud and rock simply gave way, causing huge cracks in the road and devastating nearby homes. The ground at Blackgang Chine has been moving since Sunday, but the biggest slide came just after midnight. Blackgang Chine...
Is this going to shake in a minute to simulate it?
I can see some fingers like somebody's trying to reach and hold on for dear life.
I think this is going to all move.
During the event, many residents
Oh,
were lost to the erosion.
it's a chuckle brother.
Is it Paul or Barry?
And much of the theme park site was lost or made too dangerous to enter. Luckily, these occurrences are few and far between, and since this building was shored up, no further occurrences have been noted.
Oh!
Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I see.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Wow!
It's like disaster at Universal. There we go.
But it's still here.
Oh, that's it. A quick reset there, and
Wow.
that was quite good for what it was.
I really like that.
I feel like they could make more of an attraction of that there instead of it just being.
Have the roof sort of
Yeah, maybe have like a dark ride and actually have a member of staff operating it and have it like you come in, a bit more story. But I like that, it's good. It's a bit more on the history. Wow.
Hello, good evening. There's been a massive
There we
landslide.
are, it's resetting again. We might run back in so we can have that again, I reckon. Here we go. Now, this is a fascinating one for you. Look at this. You'd think this was actually theming, but I'm led to believe it's not. Because in 1844, this majestic fin whale was stranded at the Needles, which is where the big cable car is, here on the western end of the Isle of Wight. And do now I know all them facts for you viewers? Not because I was doing any research. Here it is on the wall just here. It tells you all about it. But yeah, God, look at this, 1844. I mean,
these whales are incredible in scale. Like you can't really get a scale on the camera, but like when they're diving down, they dive to depths of like 250 meters. And I'm going to stop reading the board in a minute. Just give you some
do you think that they modelled Moby Dick off this?
Maybe so.
I mean, Moby's an impressive structure.
The fact that I'm a 6'7" gentleman who can stand up quite comfortably.
You're inside its stomach.
Yeah. This is very roomy. Like this is like an apartment in London kind of size space.
And that'd cost you 250 grand.
A week.
Yeah, a week.
It's lovely, isn't it? Like to see the scale of these creatures and how.
Oh, we missed it. I had to go and reset the proxy.
But it's so well detailed here. It really gives you an idea of the scale. It's fascinating.
And if you're into all this kind of stuff, there's lots of facts. I like it when parks share a bit of the history. Europa Park do that really well. Obviously the Disney parks as well. Share a bit of history. They should be proud of it. And Alton Towers, our local park, both for me and Alex, has got a lot of history. But unfortunately, they don't really like celebrating it. And that's a shame. That's why I like coming to places like this that like to show off what they've got. And Liseberg's the same because on the hillside when you're going up the escalator, oh, what's your head on the whale? Don't see that sentence every day, do you? You're going up the escalator, there's all like the posters and things, so I really appreciate how Blackgang Chine are proud of their history, and so they should be, all 175 years of it.
Dilly dilly.
So I'm really enjoying our day here at Blackgang Chine so far. Just got a couple of areas of the park left to see now. One of those is the hedge maze just here. We've then got the dinosaur area to walk around, and we'll come back up later on and do the little boat ride there is up there, because we didn't get a chance to do that just because they've gone on break. It's got that little closure. Like I say, I doubt they do that on the busy days. It's probably just on the off-peak days, just so they don't have to have relief staff really, which is not a problem. I don't mind that at all on these days. Obviously on a busy day you wouldn't want that, but when it's quiet like this, the place is deserted, so it's been great to get round and see everything. So here we've got all different chimneys just here. These are interesting. All chimneys.
So I was just drying my...
No, from your little squirts. Got a bit of music playing around here. Just saying we're having a lovely day, aren't we today? Just a couple of bits left to see now.
A lovely park.
It is, it's great. I mean, it'd be amazing if there was a few more rides put in, but it certainly doesn't feel like it needs those, you know. Oh, Nursery Land's just here, let's have a look in there. I assume this is for all the kids.
This is the oldest area of the park now.
Oh, there you go. Where did you read that?
I got told earlier.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. We've been told a lot of things, haven't we, today by staff? Very friendly. Oh, wow. I like how everything's got like the happy 175th anniversary, and it's crazy. I mean, we go mad when we celebrate things like Disneyland 60, whereas this, you know, like, it's amazing. 175 years of stuff on this site. Whoa, look at that. You can see there how it's all been falling away, and I assume this is like some of the remains from the old Cowboy Town that they used to have. There we are, there's Miss Muffet, scared away by the spider, just crawling along next to her there on the grass. You can tell some of these are really old. I'd like to know a date with these really, when it was done. I mean, these look like, what, they've been here maybe 30, 40 years?
That was a big spider on there. Don't you hate it when big annoying things follow you around all day? What?
Oh, it's Humpty Dumpty!
Humpty, careful! No.
Oh!
That was a close call then, Humpty.
It was a close call. He has loads of close calls every time I ride Alice at Blackpool Pleasure
I know,
Beach.
you think he's actually going to, you know, something happen to him. Health and safety, get on it.
I know, health and safety these days. We've got a big shoe. That's it, having a photo.
Pull the nursery ride, it's brilliant.
There we are.
The house that Jack built is over there.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. You like that? Oh, that was a very sarcastic laugh, that one, wasn't it? Oh, she's there. Oh, God, she heard that. Yeah. Oops. Oh, there we are. I love it. You can tell this is really old around here. Got some birthday cakes there as well.
The house that Jack built.
The house that Jack built. There you go. Thanks, Jack. See if you can find the rat, the cat, the dog, and all the other things mentioned in this famous rhyme. But make sure you do not climb. Woo. He's going up. There's the priest. There's some classic music playing down here and a little dance.
You get a chance to have a look inside the inner workings of the tree.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. He's a jolly good fellow. Right, we're looking inside here.
Have a look through and see if you're going to see the Fable folks singing along.
Ah, I don't know how well that's picking up on the camera. Oh, you can just about see it a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's really nice. Wow, little things like that got so much charm. There's the tree.
There's a big organ as well.
Is there? Let's have a look at the big organ.
Organ in there as well.
Oh, got a bit of flute action now. Just about make that out in there, guys. There you go. There you go. You got all the different windows all the way around the side. This place is fantastic. Like, if you got young kids, you would love it here. I mean, I'm really enjoying it today, seeing it all, but it's just so classic, isn't it? Got a great feel to it round here, and I think we've got to go and see the dinosaurs after we've been through the hedge maze, which is just here. I mean, we didn't even know about that little area there. Is this the way to the hedge maze over the bridge? I think it could be. We saw it just from the cafe. Oh, these views are breathtaking. Look at that. It's amazing how you see the different variation in the water there as well. It's amazing how still it is out there. Danger, cliff edge. There we are. Make sure you protect the plants if you do come to Blackgang Chine, and stay on the footpaths at all times.
I think you're not going to lose me very easily in this hedge maze.
Yeah, is it quite low?
Yeah. I can see over the whole thing. I can even see where the exit is from here.
Oh, there you go. How do we get in?
Let's find out.
So inside the hedge maze, the entrance was just round the front. Trying to find Alex. He said that I'd be able to see him from in here, but must be a little bit tall.
I'm here, Sean. All right, mate. You okay? You're all right.
Yeah, that's it. I
thought you were going to lose me then for a minute. My God.
No, not at all.
I'm just trimming my bush.
There we are. They're nicely pruned. These
Very
are, aren't
nicely
they?
pruned shrubs.
Very nice. It's like a flagpole here, but it's not got a flag on it at the moment. It'd be quite nice if they put one up there saying 175 years. I like how they put these little bits of fence in as well to stop you cheating and walking through.
A wall?
Let's try and find the exit.
A wall?
There's what?
Did you say that's a wall?
No, a fence.
Oh. No offence.
No offence taken.
Sorry, sir. I'm going back down now.
See you later. So this is the final area of the park that we've got to see, and it's restricted Area 5. The dinosaur exhibit starts off with some good theming. Got a high voltage fence there, look. There we are. Steep gradients, the sign warns us on.
Welcome to restricted Area 5.
To Jurassic World.
Here you see the native picnic benches.
There we are. And on this side, look at these. You get nice and close on the entranceway. I think this area is quite big from what I can see. Goes down a bit of the hillside. There we are, all animatronics. We've seen quite a lot of dinosaur themed things open in the UK over the past few years. Obviously, Lost Kingdom at Poulton's Park. You had the dinosaur exhibit at the West Midlands Safari Park. Yeah, quite a lot.
Lost World at the Gulliver theme park.
Yeah, there's quite a lot out there, isn't there? And obviously quite a lot of adventure golf courses have got like animatronic dinosaurs and things now as well. So the good, oh, this is nice, going down the hill. Oh wow. This dinosaur has a bit of a squirt when you come past it here. It's wets the footpath just here. Alex has had another squirt there. We're entering into enclosure 1. I really like this. You got like all the army style walls down the side, like camo, as we go in. There we are. A lot of the planting around here, you can tell, has been done for it as well, unless they did it just for, like it was already here, you know, so they just put the dinosaurs around it. So a lot of the planting really fits in with it, actually. Quite tropical, a bit like what you see in Jurassic World. There we are. Wow. Big animatronics. They all look like they've been done by the same company, a lot of these animatronics. They all look very similar. I really like it, though. Obviously, I've not been in one of these dinosaur exhibits where the views are quite as spectacular as this one. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I'm awful at pronunciation, as you know. There we are. Enclosure 2, up that way. I like how that's been blocked off. Danger, do not disturb. Oh, look at the size of this one. Wow. Sticking out through the trees. It's a great day to come here as well. A lot of the attractions are indoors, but there's also quite a lot of the stuff to see outside, so you probably want to be here on a day when the weather's nice.
Argentinosaurus.
There we go. That's huge. I like how you can't really see much of this from outside as well. You have to come into the area before you get to see it all. It kind of keeps a bit of suspense, a bit more of a surprise element to it all. It's lovely, yeah, the sun's coming out. I don't need my coat on now, actually. It's warming up. It was a bit chilly earlier.
Take people's heads down here according to the sign.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's go and find out. Wow, I really like all this through the trees, though. Whoa, look at the size of that. Oh my god, and I'm pretty sure that a marketing lady that we met earlier on said that was the largest animatronic T-Rex in the UK. I assume that's the one. Look at the size of that. Charlotte would love that. She loves the dinosaurs, she loves the goats, but yeah, she definitely loved that dino. Wow. Wow, what I really like with this one as well is that you can feel a rumble in the floor just here. It shakes a little bit, doesn't it? That's a really nice effect. As soon as it roars, it's got a bit of a shake in the floor. Wow, that's stunning, that. And I like how we're not just on a path around the bottom of it as well, we're sort of at the same sort of angle of it, the same sort of height. I mean, that you can get really immersed into this area. It's great, really like it. There we are, that's one giant T-Rex. Whoa, it's kind of a bit like the one that you find on Jurassic Park, actually, before you go down the drop. Looks similar. Obviously that's just the head, but that's the same sort of scale of that. It's huge. I mean, look at the footpath just here. Yeah, that's really impressive.
We've seen some pretty bad X's, but this T-Rex is a beast.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say so.
It is. Oh, you can feel that power, guys. A good speaker in there, I tell you.
Fair play, yeah.
No highs, no lows, must be bows.
feel like I keep upsetting him if we don't leave.
Yeah, I do as well.
Situation, vacant T-Rex keeper to feed dinosaurs twice a day. Short-term employment.
There you go.
Yeah.
Job for Alex, short-term employment, brilliant. So I really enjoyed the dinosaur walk through there. Great animatronics, fantastic views, but the only downside to it is, because you've walked all the way down the hillside, you got to walk all the way back up this slope just here, but gets us our exercise in anyway. And you got the little scene just here as well, just outside the area, the Gardener's Rest.
I'm not moving, I'm staying here.
You're staying there all day?
For the rest of my life.
Oh, it's even got some little Christmas lights in here for you lot.
It's cute.
There we are, there's some connectable lights in there.
I like it.
It's nice, isn't it? It's certainly very peaceful.
It's good on a rainy day, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, big spider over there as well. I didn't even see that. How did I miss that when I was filming just? Look at that. Big spider. Right, we'll make our way back up to the top. I think all we've got to see now is do the little flume ride, isn't it?
I've seen a lot of giant spiders, but I think you missed a giant slug.
I know, yeah, I saw the slug, yeah.
Crazy. Where are we going now?
Yeah, well, we just got to do the little dinghy slide, haven't we? It's a bit like Depth Charge at Thorpe Park. We've got to go on that, and I pretty much think we've seen all the park. I definitely want to come back here, A, when there's more people, B, when there's an event on, and C, maybe see the fireworks as well. So it's certainly a few reasons to come back to Blackgang Chine. It's a great park. Can't believe I've never been, but it's a long way for us to come, but it's certainly been worth it. So we'll make our way back up the hill, get some more exercise, and yeah, then wrap up our day here and have a go on these dinghy slides. Look at that, it's stunning though. So you might have heard of Red Force and of course Sky Force, but now it's time for Water Force. And there it is, little dinghy slide. Alex, believe it or not, has never actually done one of these before. There we are, there's a few different slides. Probably do the open one, get a bit of air time. You coming on? There we are, a little look at the map just there for this year. It's a good sized park, quite a lot of hills and stuff to walk around, but like I say, you get your exercise. What is he doing? Oh, here they come.
Like it.
Oh, bit of a splash. There we are. Looks like we're going to get a little sprinkle on this one. I really like as well here with the height restrictions, the same with the coaster, Cliffhanger. I like how they put these little boards out the front just here. It's like you're actually in the boat, so you stand up just there. That's quite cool. So yes, we'll go on Water Force and then we'll wrap up our day here at Blackgang Chine. Water Force. In the sunshine, let's go. Are we gonna get some air time today? Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yes. Wonderful. Where is he? There he is. Oh my God, he's off the mat. Yeah. Oh, that's good that. Water Force. So there we go then, we've just come out of Blackgang Chine. First visit to the park for both me and Alex, and you know what, we've really enjoyed it. We've been in the park about 4 hours, we've seen so much stuff, and bear in mind there's only actually 3 rides inside that park. You've got the little spinning barrels ride, you've got the coaster, which is called Cliffhanger, and then of course you've got the little slides, what we did at the end just there as well. So there's not really many rides inside that park, but what it has got is a lot of charm, a lot of character with the walk-through attractions, and there's some really good stuff there. The themed areas, the different worlds, the lands of imagination that there is in that park are stunning, and it's hard to pick what my favourites are. I mean, I really love Cowboy Town. All the buildings and stuff down there were fantastic. It was great to see like a general store and just that old-fashioned sort of feel to it. I liked how there was a bank, there was a jail, there was a saloon, all the different buildings to walk around. Really enjoyed like the under the sea area. That was very well done with all the animatronics. There were some very nice details in there. And it was the same with the other parts of the park as well. The dinosaur walkthrough was fantastic. I really liked how it was on the hillside with all the different views. And of course, the fantastic haunted house walkthrough. Rumpus Mansion, was it called? I think it was Rumpus Mansion.
Rumpus Mansion.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really good, that was. And it was actually quite freaky. Walking walking around there, I mean, that donkey in there, horse thing, was it a horse or a donkey? I can't remember now.
I can't say the other word.
It was crazy. You can't say horse properly. It was crazy, that was. It was great to go through it. Some questionable sound effects, but what a charming little park it is. We had a lovely lunch, we had a really nice walk round. It's very well maintained, everything's painted up nice. There's some good audio around the park. It's got quite a magical feel. Plenty of play equipment for the kids and big kids, like the snakes and ladders area with the big slides and stuff. Might need a bit of work on them slides. I think they need clearing off a bit. Maybe they need sort of lubing up a little bit so you slide down a bit better. But yeah, it was good. I very much enjoyed doing those. In general, the staff were very friendly at the park. It was just a nice atmospheric place to visit, really. I mean, the whole place has got a really nice charm to it on the hillside. As soon as you walk in, you got like all the ticket area inside the main shop. And yeah, the highlight for me has just been seeing it for the first time. And the rides were actually the part of it what I enjoyed, but it wasn't those what stood out for me. It was, of course, the little areas to walk through, that haunted house and the Cowboy Town. I'd love to go back in the summer and see it, but yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything there. I don't know if Alex has got anything to add. He's just driving. We're off to somewhere else. I'll tell you in a second where we're going.
Blackgang Chine. We're not going back there though today, but it was a fantastic park. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed it.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it proves in a way that, you know, views do make a difference to the experience of a theme park, and seeing over the cliffs and seeing the water literally below our feet is surreal, but at the same time, to have a park that's not so heavily based on the rides and attractions, changing story as you go into different areas, maybe having two different themes in one area, it's very much on brand to what each area is all about. Each area is set such as nursery, you know, your dinosaur, your cowboy sort of thing, and each individual thing stays on that theme. It's very consistent throughout. I think it was a very clean, fresh, friendly park.
Yeah, I think consistent's a really good word to use for it, actually.
Yeah. And for 175 years old, which it is this year, happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday
I feel
to
that, you know, actually, it's one of the fresher looking parks that we have in the UK.
It looks fresher than some of the areas at Alton Towers. You know, which is crazy, isn't it, really? But yeah, it was really good. I mean, I think me and Alex have had some really good laughs today. It's one of the funniest vlogs I've ever done from today, and that's just because we're not used to seeing some of the stuff there. It was very F-telling, and walking around and seeing all the little walkthroughs and little shows, little interactive areas. I loved it, I really did, and it's somewhere that I'd definitely bring kids to. I'd recommend it. It's reasonably priced as well, and maybe if you come over here to the Isle of Wight, you should go and see the other park as well, called Robin Hill. Now, we hadn't intended to visit it today, but thanks to the wonderful marketing team, they've invited us down to go and check out this park as well. It does shut at 5 o'clock and it's now 2 o'clock, so we've only got a few hours to go around and see it, but I don't think it's quite as big from what I'm guessing at anyway. But there is a few more rides. There's like a pirate ship, there's like some sort of tractor ride, and what I know there is, but it's probably going to be the highlight, there's like a toboggan bobsleigh run. So we're actually heading down there now, and I'll put it in a separate video. It's located, I think it was about 9 miles away from Blackgang Chine, so they're very easy to do. Would I recommend doing them both in the same day like we are? Probably not, because if you've got kids, Blackgang Chine is definitely a full day there. Things like the hedge maze, the dinosaur walkthrough, it takes time when you've got the little ones, so I'd probably say have a day at each one. But look at it, there's nothing, is there, around here? It's gorgeous, touristy place to visit, and yeah, we've had a fantastic day. So it'll only be a short vlog, this next one, but we're going to go and visit Robin Hill, so make sure you tune in to that video here on Theme Park Worldwide. Join me and Alex as we go and explore a second new theme park today. 2 new theme parks in one day. It's not bad at all, is it? This one's classed more as a country park, this one. So we'll head over there and have a look, and we'll see you when we get to Robin Hill. From Blackgang Chine, 175th birthday, and of course, this wonderful park. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you at Robin Hill.